morning, good morning, good morning. This is Netta. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Just throwing a few curls in my hair this Friday morning. Gonna go to work. I got 5 clients today, 5 in a row. Starting at 9 o'clock. I hope everybody comes. Been getting a lot of cancellations lately. This top that I have on, I shopped this out my mom's closet. I showed a little haul in my last video, and then I just happen to have these earrings. So they're a bit much for the office, but I like them. Never wore them, don't even know when I bought them, where I bought them. Just had them for years. So today is Friday. I don't know what we doing this weekend. I'm just doing a weekend vlog. That vlog I posted last night was an hour long, so that's why I posted it, because it was getting long. So I didn't want to include Friday and Saturday on that vlog, because it was getting lengthy. Anywho, I'm going to just do some weekend stuff. We ain't doing nothing. I think I'm supposed to go to my uncle's house for, they was gonna fry some fish. I don't know if he's still doing that. He had mentioned it the other day though. Okay. Put some sheen. Go heat up my coffee and get on the road. I'll be back. I left my door open. I told the lady at the front desk, just have him come on back. Oh, I just see him pulling up now. That's my 12 o'clock, and then I have a 1 o'clock. So 9, 10, 11, those are done. 12 and 1, so far everybody's showing up today. That's good. I'm so hungry. Today I want to make, I haven't cooked in a while, but I saw this reel. It looked like spaghetti, but he called it Mississippi pasta. So it didn't have spaghetti sauce. It has some kind of other sauce. If I make it, I'll show you. I am going to make it because I'm hungry and I want that. So he just pulled up. I told her to tell him to come on back. So he's going to be coming in just a little bit after he checks in at the front. And then I'll have one more. Today wasn't so bad. I had a family session this morning that got real intense. Lots of tears. Somebody walked out twice to gather themselves. It gets like that sometimes, but it didn't affect me. I'm okay. Hey there. Oh, you're okay. Cook the sausage separately. Browned ground beef, onion, and orange pepper. Normally I would have added the onions and pepper in while the meat was cooking, but I got distracted because I was on the phone. So I'm gonna let those get tender. So I just season it with pepper, little salt, onion powder, garlic powder. I'm gonna add some fresh garlic in here too. Then I'm gonna use this ranch seasoning, just 2 tablespoons of that, but then the whole envelope packet of this, and then some beef broth. I'm gonna also add some of the juice from these peppers, and then put a few of the peppers in there as well. You see I put that garlic in there, I just gotta stir that around. A couple of swigs of Worcestershire sauce. Is it coming out? Yeah, it's coming out. That's what it's looking like after I added the broth. I'm gonna put the sausage back in. Give that a stir. His looks different. His coloring looked more orange. And I don't know what gave it that orange color. I wonder if I missed a step. Let me go back and look at the reel. Okay, only thing I didn't add that he added was butter. So I got that in there. I'm gonna let it simmer and then I'm gonna add the pasta noodles. So trying to stir it with one hand is hard, but that's the finished product. It looks really good. Put on a lid and I'm taking this pot to my uncle's house. Okay, so I'm at Tiger Times. I'm about to leave. I gotta go back and pay my tab, but I came out to the car for a second. I'm having a hard time. I went to the store. I made that pasta, or the spaghetti or whatever. I hope it's good. It's not as saucy as his. I don't know. His was real saucy. Mine's look kind of dry. But I was doing it with one hand, so I couldn't turn it and get the stuff from the bottom or whatever. Hopefully it's good. We're getting ready to go to my uncle's soon. But y'all, when I was in the grocery store, I got triggered. Every week, I went to the grocery store like twice a week for Mom to get bananas. I would only buy like 4 at a time, 4 or 5 at a time, or maybe 3 or 4 at a time, because I liked them to be fresh, you know. And orange juice. My mom loved orange juice, so she went through not a gallon, but I think a half a gallon. She went through 2 of them a week. When I got in that grocery store and passed those bananas, and then I went and got my sausage and whatever, and I looked down, I saw that orange juice. I got so triggered because I was at that store twice a week buying bananas and orange juice, her 2 staples, amongst other things, but those were the 2 staples. And so now I don't have that roll anymore. I just don't know why how and why that triggered me, and I wish it hadn't, because I am struggling. And I'm here with a friend, but I had to step out. I usually don't let people know when I'm having a hard time. But when I tell y'all, golly. Today's the 24th. Mom died on the 4th, so 20 days ago. And then there was this guy that came in who used to always come in, and I haven't seen him in a while, and he would always ask about my mom. He has aging parents, and he was like, so what happened? Tell me what happened. So I walked through the details. I don't even know if I told you guys the details, how my mom died. Right there in the room with me. Babe had just left to go to the store, and then she went on to sleep. I went to the bathroom, came back, she was dead. So I don't know if she died while I was still sitting there or when I went to the bathroom. I don't know. So telling him that story triggered me again. But let me tell you something. I'm having a hard time right now, but this is what I am so thankful for. And I said this in a video before, and somebody asked me. So I said, my mom promised me that I would never put her in a facility. And somebody asked me a question. How can you make that promise? Like, what if you're unable to do it? And I said, well, then I, basically would face that. Basically, my mom was just basically saying, I felt like she was just saying, don't ever leave me. If it had got to a point where I had to put her in a facility, I would have never left her. I would have been there every single day, being her advocate and being there for her. So when she was in rehab this last time, I would go to bed every night comfortable that she was being taken care of, but there was still this feeling of, oh, am I going to get a phone call that she died at the facility? But she didn't. My mom died at home. she wanted to be at home. So I am so thankful that she died at home. I thank God for that every single day. Like, thank you, Lord. If she had died at the facility, that didn't mean I put her in the facility. She just had to do that for rehab. But my mom came home. After she left that facility, she lived 2 more weeks and died at home. I just can't thank God enough for that. My mom died at home, but for me, it's hard to be in the house knowing that she died there. My stepdad died in that house in 2009, and my brother died in that house in 2021. My sister died at the hospital. So I gotta figure out a way to bring joy back into the house. I don't want it to be like, oh, this is a sad place, everybody dies in this house. No. I want to get the house fixed up. I can't afford to get it remodeled and up to date and all that. I told you guys the house is dated or whatever. But I just need to declutter and, you know, move some stuff around and get it back. And I just want to, you know, have gatherings on the back patio like we used to do and bring joy back into the house. Right now, it's just a place of sadness. But one more thing before I go, because I know I'm rambling. I went to the store and and there was this guy, and he said, oh, I was buying some Tito's, some ice, some cranberry. He was like, it looked like you finna have a party. And I was like, no, not a party. Just, you know, go have an evening cocktail or whatever. I said, my mom just passed away, so I'm really sad. And he said, oh no, honey. He said, my dad passed away 2 years ago. He said, how old was your mom? I told him. He's like, I said, she was 87. He said, when my dad was about to pass away, he told us he does not want us to be sad. He lived a full life. He wants us to be happy. Just find joy in everything you can find joy in. So anyway, I keep thinking about that. So that's why I'm like, okay, I want to bring joy and happiness back into this house. But right now, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that because I'm sad, right? So, but I am glad, I'm thankful that my mom died at home. Golly, I just, it could have went where I got a phone. Oh, and so when I was at my cousin's house, we finna go over there now. My uncle, I don't know if my cousin will be there, but he watched his mom die. She died on the 24th of April. My uncle's wife of 42 years. I mentioned that in my last video. So my cousin, her son, he had a decision to make, him and his dad, to pull the plug because she was on life support. So they decided, you know, they made that decision after 48 hours, go ahead and pull it. And then they watched her gasp for air and she died. So that was traumatic for him to see his mom doing that. And he said, Sonetta, I would have rather got a phone call that my mom died than to have seen her go through that. And I'm on the other side of the fence. I'm like, if I had got a phone call from the facility that my mom passed, oh my God, you guys, I don't even know. But God knew, right? I wouldn't have been able to handle that. Even though it was traumatic, coming out that bathroom, seeing my mom's mouth hanging open and I knew she had passed, man, that was I'll never get that image out of my head, right? But she was at home. So I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful for that. The sadness part is expected, right? I'm going to get over it. I'm surrounded by loved ones. But I can't even explain. I can't even explain how I'm feeling. Do I want my mom back? Yes. Do I want her back in the way she was? No. I'm so glad she doesn't have to go through that anymore. She didn't suffer, but she was uncomfortable to the fullest extent. So I'm glad she doesn't have to go through that anymore. I had gotten used to taking care of her and changing her linen, and actually liked doing it. But it was starting to become overwhelming. So anyway, God knows. I trust God and what he's doing and his timing and all of it. So I'm going to get back in here, pay my tab. My son is coming over. My son's dad is in town. And so his dad, my ex-husband, my first ex-husband, if you know, you know, I've been married twice before. He's going to join us because he's in town to see his son. And so, yeah, my son was like, Mom, are you sure it's okay if my dad comes? Absolutely. So, I'll be back. So, we just got to my uncle's house and my cousin. Those are like some smothered pork chops and rice. That could be for tomorrow because today we getting down with the... Babe did a whole pan of catfish. Where's my spaghetti? I'm gonna stir it up. Oh, you know what? I'm about to stir it up now and put it on the stove. So I got my spaghetti on the stove. Just waiting for everybody to come over and we're about to eat. Look at my babies playing in the yard. We all just on the porch eating.
They don't understand what's going on.
You guys soaking wet. We told you not to get like that.
It's over with now.
Get out that sprinkler. Is it one more time and that's it? Come on.
You want to see the super dope?
No, we don't want to see that. Get out of that water.
He was smart though. He wasn't.
Mellow.
No more.
Reagan was gonna give it back.
Y'all, these are my uncle's plants.
Yeah, once they get
So
their shit together, they
freaking beautiful.
nothing wouldn't.
They think them people gonna give up. We ain't.
Look at my uncle's bushes. His flowers. Okay, it's Saturday night. Y'all, I'm so full. Babe did a whole catfish tonight, as you can see, with coleslaw. I hate that I didn't have bread and pickles. Oh, that would have been so good. But it was good. We're watching Blood Sisters on Netflix. It's a series based in Nigeria. It's okay, but I'm kind of tuning in and out, so I'm not fully paying attention. Y'all, it was 103 degrees today. Super hot. It's going to be like that the next few days. Today was kind of non-eventful. I had 4 clients. Went to Tiger Tom's. I think I'm going to just watch church online tomorrow. I don't feel like going out in that heat and getting dressed, and it's too much. Two childhood friends reached out during my mama's funeral time or whatever, and then she was like, one girl was like, we should get together for brunch. So this week she reached out. She's like, let's do brunch after church on Sunday. And I said, okay, cool. I already done sent the text and canceled. Like, I don't feel like, I'm not going to want to do that tomorrow. It's too hot. I don't want to get dressed. tomorrow, I just really want to just lay in bed. Lay in bed, scroll on social media, watch something on TV, take a nap, wake up, eat, take a nap. I literally just want to be lazy. And it's not even 9 o'clock yet. I'm tired, y'all. My first client this morning was 8 o'clock. And the night before we were at my uncle's, so I didn't take a nap today. But anywho, I'm getting ready to try and get into this. I'm not really paying attention, but till I fall asleep. I'll come back tomorrow and close out the vlog. I don't know that there'll be any content because I ain't going nowhere. At least that's the plan. All right, I'll be back. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. I said last night I was going to be lazy today. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not even watching TV even though it's on. I'm just scrolling through social media and YouTube. And I sipped on coffee most of the morning. Now I'm gonna have some lunch. My coffee cup. Cold bottle of water. That was from earlier. This is just leftover. That spaghetti I made yesterday or Friday. And some leftover fish from today. I meant from yesterday. Sorry, y'all. Leftover fish from yesterday, leftover spaghetti from Friday. This is my lunch. I'm about to eat. And I'm going to end this video because I don't got nothing else going on. I don't plan on leaving the house unless it's later this evening because it's super hot outside. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. This vlog was a little shorter. Just a little weekend vlog. I'll take you into my week next week. It's always going to be a mix. Some shorter, some longer. So, appreciate you guys tuning in. Leave your comments or questions below. I'm going to eat my lunch and continue being lazy. See you in my next one.